Welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is February 9th, and that means day 40 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we're going to show you how we printed out Enrique, so stick around. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 40 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're unfamiliar with the project, check out the description below. I put a fact section down at the bottom that'll give you all the details. But on today's episode, we printed out Enrique from MakerBot. And for this print, we use MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of gray on our all-new gMax 1.5 XT Plus. As you may have seen in yesterday's episode, I printed out Frank the hot dog vendor. And I really love these figures, and the detail on this one turned out so amazing, I couldn't resist. I just had to print another figure from the Around Town collection. So for today, we printed out Enrique the Newsstand Guy. And he turned out amazing. I am very impressed with the print quality, and I can't wait to show you the pictures and the close-ups. So let's head over to Thingiverse and I'll show you where to download the model. Then we'll tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for this print. Then we'll fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back here at the workbench. Okay, so here we are at Thingiverse. Here is Enrique by MakerBot, and I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this yourself. And of course, this is part of that Around Town collection, one of my favorite collections to print from Thingiverse. So let's tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for this print. Okay, so here we are in Simplify 3D, and I've dropped the model down on the print bed at 100%, and you can see that there's a lot of really cool detail on this model. So let's check out my process settings. Under layer height, we did a 0.16mm layer height with 3 top and bottom solid layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a brim by entering 0 in the skirt offset at 4 outlines. For infill, we used 15% for this model and 0 support. For temperature, this is MatterHackers PRO PLA, so my 2 temperatures are 203 and 206. Under cooling, we have our 3-stage cooling system set up. And under speed, we ran this out at 45 millimeters per second. So let's hit OK. And let's hit prepare to print. I'll show you how it slices. Okay, so there's our finished sliced model. So let's play this through and you can see how it prints. And of course there's that MakerBot emblem on the bottom. And this one's got a lot of detail like yesterday's model. There's some papers that this gentleman is holding, Enrique. He's got his little hoodie on with his little pockets. And there's more papers underneath this arm. And his little hand here with more little fingernail detail. And of course his little tuft of hair on either side of his head with his little cute little balding head. So let's fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back over at the workbench and we'll talk about the print. Okay, so that was a cool little bit of time-lapse footage, and here is Enrique, and I'll put some close-ups in at the end like I always do. But this turned out amazing. I am so impressed with the gMax print quality. Everything about this model is awesome. From his little tuft of hair around his bald little head, and the little stack of papers that he's holding up, his little mustache, his little ties for his hoodie, the little pouch for his little pocket for his hoodie here in the front, and of course in the back there's lots of little detail that came out. All in all, this print turned out 100% awesome. And of course, using the MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of gray was an awesome choice for this print. And as always, my gMax picked up all that detail. Well, that about wraps it up for day 40 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you found this episode interesting and informative. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and join me again tomorrow for the very next episode of the 3DP 365 project. This guy turned out so amazing. I am so impressed with the gMax print quality.